What do you need, my thing?
What is it, Jackson? Please don't tell me you want me to carry something.
Back with more flattery, I see.
You're mine! You won't leave here alive!
Let's get the blood.
This should be good.
I won't deny it's cozy, but don't you think this town could use a larger wall? I wouldn't feel safe living.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Barkeep.
Now, where did I put those quest
Course.
files?
Thanks.
What can I do for you? Of course. Let's get going.
At your service. How's it going? Gotta get a new green tunic, pointy hat, lustrous. Ugh, that is the last time I'm riding the chocobo. Damn thing messed my files up. Wait, that can't be. Oh, hello. Phew, thank God you're not a small fairy.
A war of succession. Skyrim's an interesting place, to say the least.
Yeah. Don't mind that. Oh, shoot, didn't reach that point yet. Shoot. That's okay. It'll be remedied later anyways. So, could I follow you for a while? It would make my recording so much more, your adventures so much more easier.
Thanks.
And fun.
I'm not that hungry right now.
Can't promise
But
the first
I'll let
part,
you know
though.
if I want something.
So what's your story? Just here to relax?
My name is,
My friend and I are
Recorder.
adventurers, if you could put it
Yeah,
that way.
Recorder.
Yeah. But I'm sure you've seen your fair share of people like us.
No, it's not. But I can't really tell you my name. That would be going against protocol and... it's complicated. But for now, you can just call me Recorder. Or Record, for short. Nice to meet you, Dragonborn. I'm sure we'll have lots of fun stories to tell when this is all over. Alright, introduction's done. So, let's get to adventuring.
I get bored if I haven't spoken to someone.
Dost thou even hoist, Dragonborn?
Very confusing. wish people just
All
said what
right,
they
back
meant
to
instead of
organizing
being
for me.
so roundabout with their words.
How's it going?
I've been looking for you. It's from Falk Firebeard at the Blue Palace. Ooh, you've got friends in high places.
Hey, Embry. You know what they say about us Nords? We're hardy and strong like a bear. in
I've
the
been
wild.
trying to find the right moment, but
Ah, Bjorn.
here.
You
I
never
got
miss a
this
chance
one.
to remind everyone of your
Hello?
Nord heritage, do you?
I don't have time. It'll be easier for the skeevers to clean up your mess.
Might be a good time to find shelter, eh? This much snow could bury a mammoth. Keep your eyes peeled, okay?
Oh, is that it? Feeling generous. Rest in pieces. It'll be easier for the skeevers to clean up your mess.
There's not a whole lot to eat here.
Now, if we can just get out of this dungeon.
I love a good fight.
Here we go. I have no time for your games.
This won't end well for you.
wonder if the Draga are as gullible as they were when I
Aye.
was a girl.
Of course. Let's get going. What's brewing? Is everything... I miss the warmth of a good mead right about now. Yeah, the thing that may or may not actually be here. Talos, guide us. Sure thing.
Hey there, Dragonborn. Ready for battle? Oh, good. I was getting pressure from the Academy for records. Let's go.
The Daedric Hound.
I'm always ready to record some action. Let's go.
Fetch the stick or try to barter your soul for a treat.
So, this must be Bleak Falls Barrow. I like what they've done with the place. I mean, yeah, why wouldn't I be? It's a Nordic ruin, an old burial tomb with some enfeebled undead walking about. And maybe some bandits, but no big deal. This may be one of... and the Draugr were gullible, to say the least. Meaning, they're kind of stupid, and easy to deal with. Still though, let's keep our guard up. While I am lax, it's never a good idea not to stay focused on a dungeon crawl. So, let's move, and find us that... whatever it is.
You know, for a place meant to keep people out, these ruins sure do attract a lot of fools.
Remind me why we're taking a field trip into a Nordic crypt. I think I had enough with the one in which I was locked away.
Hello there. Alright, back to organizing.
There's a lot of darkness in this line of work. You know what I mean? Let's get to it.
That dark elf wants to go on ahead, let him.
Is someone there?
What was that?
You realize that Dragonborn's a better attacker, and thus my record's bigger? Pay for that extra push, Gary.
Remind me why we're taking a field trip into a Nordic crypt. I think I had enough with the one in which I was locked away. Oh, you didn't tell me that. I assume you have to retrieve something? And you're certain it's there? Oh, so we're chasing rumors. Wonderful.
What? Oh, hello.
Careful now.
You look like you need to come on to the next adventure. If only I were more adept with flame spells.
What's up?
What's
Alright,
next?
we'll talk later then.
I was always taught to avoid these types of ruins.
What's on your
I
mind?
see why now.
All right, let's move.
What do you need?
Did you
I'm
want to
watching
talk?
your back. Don't worry.
You'll beg for mercy before this is over. Excuse me.
We should continue onwards. Ever onwards.
If you wish to die,
You hear me? Dead!
Very impressive.
Last breath.
those sweet rolls.
Is someone coming? Is that you, Hafnir? Bjorn? Soling?
Show yourself.
Get it away from me!
Your spider legs are
I won't be showing you any mercy. I mean, bye.
Get me down! Get me down! Let me out of here! You! Over here! Don't leave me for Arke's sake! It's coming loose. I can feel it. Did I share the treasure with anyone?
At least make it interesting.
They will talk before fighting?
No,
I don't think so. Yeah, you'll fight.
Enough! This has
Play to your heart sound. Or maybe your neck? I'm feeling generous. Was that it?
Where did you go?
Death awaits.
How many of you are there? A pity you won't be alive to learn from this mistake. Oh, you're really awful.
own grave.
This isn't new for me. Record is killing dead people. Logic. We've done well. It'll be easier for the skeevers to clean up your mess.
You sure you don't need this?
What a... Swit. Good thing you don't.
Stay on this stage.
You actually think you're gonna win?
Putting up a fight.
Oh, I hope this won't take much longer. Get back here. There you are.
I don't kill because I like to. I kill because I
In the middle of some complex so can you make this quick?
Hello there.
Looks like...
All right, back to organizing.
What's
for
on
me.
your mind? Let's get to it.
Might be nearby. Come on, let's move.
Hello. That's bigger? Oh, you'll pay for that. Scary. so much easier if you'd stop squirming. You can run. No, actually, you can't. Just die. This whole fiasco would be so much easier if you'd stop squirming. Record 5D 20. I'll forget it. I need a moment here. Danik at Roger. Kilan Us Dilon right back at you. Just die. Die, die, die! Hurrah! As much as I enjoy fighting, Kilan Boost Dilon right back at you. Take this! Well now, aren't you lucky? Damn! I won't be showing you.
hope this tablet was worth all the effort. I'm sure the wizard will be ever so grateful.
Aye. Sounds good.
The rotten smell from these joggers are nearly unbearable. But there is one redeeming quality about them, though. Those shiny blue eyes.
Is everything all right? As ready as I'll ever be.
What's that? A tablet? That's
Aye.
probably what we've
Just
been
what we
looking
needed.
for, but
Let's hope
it certainly
Farengard
does
doesn't blow
look
it up or burn it to a crisp. Until our paths cross again. Stay sharp out there. You know, I've seen Draugrs before, but so many try
Right
to pop
behind
off
you.
my head in such short order.
Shall I come?
That's new.
I would be
You're quite
delighted
brave, by
to.
the way. Very well.
Whoever think we'd end up traveling with a vampire?
Hello there. See you later, Orker hater. Nice one.
So, the tablet was here after all. At least this wasn't a wasted trip. What? What are you mumbling about? Not the best place to be absent-minded, wouldn't you agree? Come on, let's get out of here.
Adventurer Jackson. No, that's a mouthful. Just Jackson. Did you need something?
What's that? A tablet? That's probably what we've been looking for, but it certainly does look... Alright, let's head back over there.
Here I am. Okay.
Burn the Draugrs so they can't rise again? So, Ori, you are from Fallonwood. Would you tell me about it? But I live in the forests of Fallonwood.
Is that all you've got? Damn you. You should have stayed in your end is near.
Maybe on your side? I never pull my punches.
In the name of Queen Recorder, off with your head.
Barely a scratch.
Showing you any mercy.
Death awaits you. Come on, you're not even putting up a fight.
These are some tough.
But I guess it was.
You're gonna die, the blizzard.
And other Bosmer,
has a
I
similar
assume.
look to the road.
I've heard that some Bretons worship him as well.
Well, I know that the Altmer worship Ifre, which is basically the same god. Maybe that practice carried over into some Breton beliefs? I'm not too familiar with that.
You don't seem very religious.
No, I tend to view the divines a bit differently. But with Ifre, you're pretty religious. Tell me about them.
She taught the birds to sing and gave the rivers their tinkling, ethereal tune. In return for her protection and blessing, we swore to never eat or harm any plant life or vegetation.
Oh, and thus the Green Pact. It's a pact with Ifre.
Yes. You know, there is a story about Ifre that my mother told me when I was very young. When we're somewhere safe, perhaps I could tell it to you.
I'd love that.
Is it really a Daedra? It certainly doesn't do anything, Daedric. Maybe you finally lost a few coins from that old place.
Why won't you die?
Cleared out, I guess. Faendal thinks he can move Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
I won't be showing you any mercy.
We won't lose some.
This won't end well for you.
Do you need something from me? And I have some answers for you. Hopefully, anyway. I was instructed by my protectors back home. Since my birth, I have been watched over by a pair of Altmer brothers, Ormar and Cinder. To this day, I have never encountered magical ability from another like theirs. As soon as I was old enough to hold it, not because they didn't want to, but because my father would never sanction it. Were it up to him, I'd sit in my tower braiding hair all... They knew of my intention to one day leave the estate, so they prepared me for that eventuality. I will forever be grateful.
Ragnar the Red.
Lead me. What is it, my protector?
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics. Yeah, well, I don't know what. Yeah, an ornament, solid gold. You found it. I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Maybe you could talk some sense into my pig-headed brother.
Hey, if you distract the clerk, I'll pinch some goods. Okay?
The men here like my attention, and I like theirs. Best know your place.
Okay. Not a great way to introduce yourself, but sure.
Hey there, Dragonborn. Ready for battle, I see.
Did you know that the power of bone arrows depends on which animals...
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose, for a Nord village. There's beauty here unmatched in all of Skyrim, to be sure.
So, Feindor, is it?
Greetings, Sister Al. Good to see a familiar face so far from home.
I am not your sister, sweetheart. I know you spend your days. Sit with me.
And that's my stuff. Luckily, I prepared some snacks. Roasted
I won't deny it's cozy, but
or charred
this
forest.
town could use a larger role.
Sweet or
I
savory?
wouldn't feel safe living here.
What's on your mind?
Of light and floating white bears were the weirdest things I've seen. Hello there. Dost thou even hoist, Dragonborn? We'll talk later then.
The weather seems to be holding up today.
Did you need something?
Hello?
You had something to say?
Is it really a Daedra? It certainly doesn't do anything Daedric. Maybe you finally lost a few.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking about something.
Shall I? I knew you'd be missing me by now. What is it, my protector?
Nice clothes.
Oh. Here I am.
I wonder if I should try making it some.
I'm glad we're together.
How can I help?
Whatever you need. My ears near if it's simple and strong. I can afford it.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
How's it going? Gotta get a new green tunic.
Of course.
Ugh, that is the last time I'm riding the chocobo. Damn thing messed my files up. Or did I leave them on the air? Wait, that can't be. Oh, hello.
Travelers here in
Phew, thank God you're not a small fairy.
My friend and I are just passing.
Yeah. Don't mind that. Wait, you're the Dragonborn, right?
A war of succession.
Oh, shoot, did we reach that point yet? Shoot.
Interesting place.
Could I follow you for a while? I mean, your adventures. So much more easier. And fun. My name is, Recorder. Yeah, Recorder. No, it's not. But I can't really tell you my name. That would be going against protocol. But for now, you can just call me Record. Nice to meet you, Dragon. Alright, introduction's done. So, let's get to adventuring. Sure, let me take some of that weight.
When he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said,
I won't deny it's cozy.
Record
but
7031. Dragonborn Life.
I wouldn't feel safe.
I'm always happy to experience the comforts of an inn.
now I think it's high time that you lie down. Bleed. And so then came clashing and slashing.
You're looking very heroic today. Off to kill more bandits and monsters?
We should
I
continue
presume?
onwards.
Good talk, team.
Lead me somewhere nice.
Die.
Victory! Dragonborn again. Maybe I should just delete the Dragonborn loses category. I know, I get a little crazy when I fight.
Oh,
Hey,
could
it's
sure
good
use a
exercise in
warm
action.
bed right about now.
Might as well enjoy it, no? Hello there. You're looking very heroic today. Off to kill more bandits and monsters, I presume?
If you need me, I'm here.
Hey there, Dragonborn. Ready for battle, I see. Well, that'll be a day where we'll talk before fighting. No, I don't think so. But I don't mind.
You're not getting.
I don't kill because I like to. I kill because I love to.
Did you?
You can't. Just die.
Not very impressive.
Certainly dangerous.
Are said to be able to change the past and predict the future. I wonder if my mother could do that.
When I said I wanted to travel Tamriel, this isn't necessarily what I had in mind. Let's find that tablet and get out of here.
Someone to be trifled with.
I mean, bye.
That dark elf wants to go on ahead, let him.
Is someone there?
Better than I.
You won't be stopping the dragon.
So, this must be Bleak Falls Barrow. I like what they've done with the place. It's well lit, but decrepit, dusty, and webby. Kind of like the castle, actually. Though, I mean, yeah, why wouldn't I be? It's a Nordic ruin, an old burial tomb with some enfeebled undead walking about. And maybe some bandits, but no big deal. This may be one of your first trips to places like these, but not for me. And the Draugr were gullible, to say the least. Still though, let's keep... So, let's move. Find us that... whatever it is.
Please watch my back in here. I don't want the dead getting the upper hand.
Did you feel that? It feels like... hunger. By the way, isn't it time for dinner yet? The Dragonborn. Not how I do. Rest in peace.
I'm certain there will
It'll
be some
be easier
more
for the
shambling
skiers to
corpses
clean up
around
your
the
mess.
corner.
Is someone coming? Is that you, Heartbeat?
Remind me why we're taking a field trip into a Nordic crypt. I think I had enough of the one in which I was locked away.
It'll be easier for the skiers to clean up your mess.
Get me down! You, over here! It's coming loose. I can feel it. You fool. Why should I share the treasure with
I'm not
anyone?
quite sure I understand his plan. Betray the only person who is strong enough to save you. By all means.
To your heart sound, or maybe your neck?
What? Where did that come from? Say your prayers!
Just ready. slow. How does it lay to your heart? Or maybe your neck? I'm feeling generous.
And now an arrow from Ori.
Sorry, but you're not worth it to put in my record, so goodbye. I won't be showing you any mercy.
Do you honestly think you stand a chance?
You can run. No, actually, you can't. Just die. As much as I could. You'll work on my files, though?
Yes, my friend.
Lie down and die.
Really? You thought a bandit would keep his word?
Do you need something?
I'm right behind you.
Or a childhood hobby? Just trying to understand the fun of being around.
You sure you don't need this? Oh, thank goodness.
There's not a whole lot to eat here.
Okay then. Onwards, I guess.
I was always taught to avoid these types of things.
Do you realize that you made Dragonborn's adventure longer and thus my record longer? Oh, you'll pay for that extra weight I have to carry. Record is killing dead people. Logic. pathetic! You actually think you can win? Time for you to die.
Fighting a daughter of Cold Harbor. You've made a big mistake. There you are.
We're sorry for disturbing your slumber. We'll remedy that very soon.
We won't lose to someone like
You can run! No, actually, you can't. Just die. Yes, please! Do keep screaming in pain. That makes the fight that much more fun. Take this! As much as I enjoy fighting, I still need to work on my health, so could you just lie down and die?
Are you okay? Just say
Well now, aren't you lucky? Danik a Draugr. Kilan Us Dilon right back at you. This won't end well for you. Yes, please! Do keep screaming in pain. That makes the fight that much more fun. Sorry, but you're not worth it to put in my record, so...
Two Bosma are eating a jester. One says to the other, "Does this taste funny to you?"
This isn't what I had in mind when I said I wanted to see Tamriel.
Hey, John.
Yes? As much as I enjoy fighting, I really need to work on my files, so could you just die? Time for you to die. Won't end well for you. Don't worry, this time I'll make sure you don't ever wake up from the dead again. I won't be showing you any mercy. Die! Danik a Draugr. Kilan Ustilon right back at ya. Ha! Well now, aren't you lucky? Ha!
Stand a chance.
We may be in
against
for
us.
more
I
trouble.
should really lay off on those sweet rolls.
So, the tablet was here after all. At least this wasn't a wasted trip. What? What are you mumbling about?
Is worth all the effort. I'm sure the wizard will
Not the
be
best place to be
so
absent-minded, wouldn't you agree? Come on, let's get out of here.
grateful. If only I were more adept with flame spells.
What's that?
Living on
A
an entirely
tablet?
meat-based diet can
That's
sometimes be
probably
difficult
what we've been
with
looking
these
for,
blocky teeth.
but it certainly
So
does
I
look
thought of mowing
underwhelming.
down to be sharp,
There seems to be
like
some
predators.
inscriptions on it, though. Even I can't make them out. Too ancient. Even for me. Anyway, let's head over to Whiterun and give this stone to Farengar. But first, wouldn't you like to stop by Riverwood? You know. Alright, let's head back over there.
There's a very clear winner, and it's about to be me.
Ori, this one. Get this one over here.
This won't end well for you.
So majestic.
Well now, aren't you lucky?
Whoa. You're actually... Are you alright? Let's move faster. The sun is... It's not great for my skin, if you know what I mean.
I've been looking... It's from... Falk Firebeard at the Blue Palace. Ooh, you've got friends in high places. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
What is it?
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said... I don't know. Yeah, an ornament. Solid... You found... I'm gonna put this back where it belongs.
Maybe you could talk some
I'll
sense into my
never forget
pig-headed
this.
brother.
You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
You're looking very heroic today. Off to kill more bandits and monsters, I presume?
Yes?
You wanted to talk? Go ahead.
Sorry, you were saying something?
What's
How
up?
can I help?
I love shopping, even for things I have no interest in. We should leave soon, or I fear
What?
this shop will be out of stock.
Hello.
Hello.
I hope you like it. It's a special thing for you. Whiterun's truly a curious city. It feels so... open.
Such a tragedy.
Do you have something?
Gildegrave.
What? It's not like I've been stalking you or anything. Wait! Don't leave! I'm in... Yeah, well, that's because... You won't find anyone tougher than me in Skyrim. Haha. Can you name someone better than me? I don't know. I'll just go wherever you are going. I will... Oh, I haven't... I'm quite well known and I kind of see my... Well, I'm sure there's probably something. Nice to meet you. I hope... Just let me... Yes? Did you want something? Yes, I'm listening. If you say so. Fine, but don't take advantage of me. At least not in that way. I'm glad that's sorted. So the Jarl wants you to go to Bleak Falls Barrow to retrieve some ancient artifact? Sounds like my kind of adventure. Although I'm a little worried about the Draugr. I doubt my feminine beauty is going to
Hello.
with those guys. I doubt they even
What?
have any...
Alright, team huddle!
You know, the difference between a man and a woman.
Well, besides being straight up rude and then stealing some of my files for her entertainment, she called me a crazy milk drinker. Well, you know what? I am a milk drinker. And I'll drink all this milk, grow super duper tall and strong, and squash you like a little bug, you insolent little... Sorry, I just get carried away. Don't worry, I'll resist my urges to punch her. As much as I hate her, I hate being in jail even more. We'll talk again soon. Hopefully.
A bit of a chatterbox, are you? And yes, I've heard stories. Stories about you, probably. Not a lot of good ones, I would say. You sure do have your way with how you rub some people. Anyway, my name is Serana.
Maybe we could go find the tavern? I'd kill for some rot math, right? Remiel's quite passionate
It is
about
great
drama,
to meet a fellow
isn't she?
Nord. While I am one myself, let's just say for most of my life, I haven't stayed in
make a loot into a tool.
Well, then it must be your lucky day, as I know Skyrim like the back of my hand. Of course, I have many other talents, so be sure to let me know if you need me.
Yes. Let's just hope you kill stuff. The bandits, Draugr, saber cats. And Run is nice enough, if a little plain. Getting drunk and being a nuisance. Well, maybe. As
What's
I've
trouble
always
in...
heard,
Of course.
there's a time and place for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
At your service.
Oh, it took years, but I earned my way to the top. I own Shilfaro Farm, you see. Very successful business, obviously.
You should go to the temple and see a healer right away. It can't be healthy having your head stuck so far up your own backside.
I'll teach you to talk to me that way.
Alchemists eat all of their ingredients, right? I'm not sure if I admire their ability, or I'm utterly... disgusted.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty.
Well, that's about all you're fit for.
So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy hag ravens yet?
Come to chat with an old woman, hmm? Do your good deed.
I worry about the other settlements in the hold. Onward, lightly manned.
Just look at that stunning view. What? I wasn't looking at you, I was looking at... Okay, I was looking at you.
You see? The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced... Ah! The Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow! See, that is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim. My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means she has so far... So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work. Just send me a copy when you've deciphered it.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If the dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
Did you want to talk?
If you have time,
So,
I'd like to
Irileth
visit the
tells me you
Dragon
came from the
Huntsman
Western
as
Watchtower?
well. Elrindir
Yes,
and
my lord.
Anoriath are the only ones
Tell
who
him
sell
what you
bow
told me
arrows around
about the
here.
dragon.
No, that's
Now,
right.
where did I put
Good
those
running from the
quest
top.
files?
It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do?
All right, team huddle.
Attacking the Watchtower.
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought
Huh?
it would come after me for sure.
Oh, a little. I, read it somewhere. In a manual.
Food and rest. You've earned it.
Yeah, there was a Guide to Dragonspeak manual back at the academy. And I thought since there are dragons about, it would be a good idea to try and learn a few words.
Good. Don't fail me.
In some ways, I am. You wouldn't know of it. It's not exactly well known in Skyrim. Also, the subject matter taught there wouldn't make a whole lot of sense to you. I guess since there wasn't any protocol not to tell you a little about why I'm here, I'll try. You see, I don't record your adventures for myself, but for the Academy. We research many heroes' journeys and observe their course of actions and decisions. As to our ultimate purpose of why, I can't divulge that information. Heroes of all kinds, and not only in Skyrim. This may come to be a surprise for you, but I'm not exactly from here. This dimension, I mean. And there are other dimensions, each with their own hero and a calamity, and with their own worlds. I simply travel to each of these different realities and record the hero's missions. This is all a bit much for you, I'm sure. But you trusted me, and you let me follow you. So it's only fair I tell you all I can about myself. The fact remains is that in this realm, there is a land called Skyrim, which is currently being threatened by Alduin and dragons. And you, the Dragonborn, are the hero destined to save this land. A world, a threat, and a hero. And so, I am obligated to record your adventures. Of course, that doesn't mean I don't enjoy traveling with you. It's my duty to record, but with you, it's really turning out to be a fun task.
There's
See you
no
later,
time to
Horker
stand.
hater.
I want you. You survived hell, but I haven't forgotten the. As a and please, accept this
How's it
gift
going?
from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see
Let's
this
go
dragon.
kill a dragon then.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you.
I've seen you helping the Jarl. If only all visitors to Whiterun were as noble.
As you command.
Dragonborn, Dragonborn, does whatever a dragon can. Well, I don't think flying.
Are you sure you're ready to fight a dragon? This is no ordinary beast. We're talking about a knight of... Yeah.
Seriously?
Although back then we fought alongside my mother, and she's much more powerful than I am.
I'll come along.
I hope that the city guards can make up for that, but I don't think they'll live up to the standard. Many will die.
The Jarl is... Thank you. Here, this is for you. Splendid. There's a house available. Wonderful. Here's the key to your new home. I'll be glad to help you. And of course, now, what would you like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. I'll make... Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
How about you let me look after that reward of ours? What? Don't you trust me? What about if I flutter my eyelashes? Did I just hear correctly? The Jarl wants you to go and fight a dragon. Please tell me you're not actually considering it? Not that I'm scared, of course.
The guards in Dragon Street say you've aided the Jarl. On behalf of Whiterun, I thank you.
You're looking very heroic today. Off to kill more bandits and monsters, I presume?
Heard about you and your honeyed words.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun though.
What I do know is that it's made the mistake of attacking Whiterun.
But Housecarl, how can we fight a dragon?
That's a fair question. None of us have ever
juniper
seen a
berries
dragon
taste
before.
so
We're expected to
good.
face
Need a blade? You should talk to
We are
Adrienne at the
honor-bound
forge.
to fight it, even if we fail. This dragon is threatening our homes.
I wonder what this evening will bring us.
If you ran from this monster,
I love your style. You're looking good.
Right behind you.
No.
I'll be keeping an eye on you. And I know you'll be doing the same with me.
First dragon seen in Skyrim since the last age.
If you need me, I'm here.
If you're with me! Now what do you say? Shall we go kill us a dragon?
Yeah!
Damn
Yeah.
right! Let's move out.
rousing speech. I didn't know Irleth had it in her. I don't know what it is exactly, but now I'm motivated. So, where are we off to now?
All this talk of dragons returning to the world makes me
It was at the College of Winterhold that I learned this spell that made people naked. It is definitely... Let's not hang up. Yes, let's go.
No signs of any dragon right now. It sure looks like something.
This
I know
fort
it
must have been
bad.
impressive in
We've
its
got to
day.
figure out what happened.
A shame it's been allowed to fall into disrepair like this.
I'm feeling less optimistic about this by the second.
Let's save us. Here he comes again.
I wonder if there's a Dova deer or a Dova cow? Who says Dragonborn is important to people?
Is it really dead?
Ah, casual wear. Feeling a bit more free now, are we?
Look at that! What's happening?
Everybody, get back!
Does this...
I can't believe it. You actually killed a dragon. And you absorbed its soul?
I can't believe it.
This day just
You
keeps
are
getting better.
Dragon. In the very
Just wait
oldest
till I tell
tales,
people
back
that
from
the
when there
two
were still
heroes
dragons in
slayed a dragon.
Skyrim, the
Of course you
Dragonborn
know
would
about
slay
it.
dragons and steal their power. That's
I'm
what
only
you did,
joking,
isn't
although you
it?
couldn't have
Absorb
done it
the
without
dragon's
me.
power. There's only one way to... According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragonborn? What are you talking about?
So,
My grandfather
that
used to
was
tell
interesting,
stories about
wasn't it? Not only did we kill a dragon, but you... You're Dragonborn. I don't claim to be the eminent scholar on the Dragonborn, but I have read a significant amount about them. I'm just going to digest this information. Congratulations. The gods have decided that you're special.
You're being awfully quiet. Come on here, Leth. Tell us.
I'm
Do you
watching your
believe in
back.
this dragon?
Don't worry.
Power of old, the voice of the
Some of you would
Dragonborn.
be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters.
Wait, are you really Dragonborn? So I guess that really does make you kind of special. I guess you almost live up to my high standards now. Good looking, strong, brave, adventurous. So tell me, what sort of women are you into?
You wouldn't understand.
Not that I'm
Oscar.
interested
You
in
ain't
you
the
or
norm.
anything.
I've been all across Tamriel. Seen plenty of...
Look, you've already been told you're not allowed.
Here I am.
Turn around and go back the way you came.
I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm.
What is it, my protector?
Look, you've already been told you're not.
I'm not won't leave here alive.
Stay still and I'll give you a shake.
Right.
Let's see if they had anything worthwhile.
Really lay off on those sweet rolls.
We need to do something about these.
Need something?
By Ismir, you did it. You killed a dragon.
Come to chat with an old woman? Do your good deed.
Wow. I certainly did not expect that. I didn't expect... Wait, let me process this whole thing. You killed a dragon. Then this weird soul thingy started flowing outside of it, and into you. And now the dragon is nothing more than bones again. And you are... Did I just hear Dragonborn? Even back before I was locked up, the whole Dragonborn thing was a pretty big deal. Legendary, actually. From what I've heard at least, the Dragonborn, or Dovahkiin, was a mortal blessed with the blood and soul of a dragon by Akatosh himself, the chief of the divines. And legend says this Dragonborn may also have the ability to use the Thum, dragon shouts. And I think we've seen you do that just now. So, what are you? In any case, though, I think we should head back to the Jarl. It's been a long day.
Did I file all the combat records yet? Better double check.
There's been talk amongst the guards that you are Dragonborn. But such a thing, surely that's not possible.
You better believe it. Now bow down to the mighty power of the Dragonborn.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
So what happened at the watchtower? I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must... So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you. Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion. The Dragonborn. If you really are... You heard. You've done a great service by my right as Jarl. I assign you Lydia. I'll also note we are honored. The Greybeards.
Does that mean I have to address you as my lord?
I'm not sure I could keep a straight face.
So you're the one who helped with the dragon? I'm Lydia. It's an honor. You're... Look, Irilith and 8 other guards were... Hroki, Tor, Faldir, Jorving, and Oswald. I had known them for years. Now, out of nowhere, some drifter shows up and helps fight a battle that cost us half the soldiers there. I look at the other people in the Jarl's court. Hrongar is a good fighter, but downright stupid. If you haven't met Nazim yet, you'll know what the problem with him is the moment you do. And I'm sure the Greymanes and Battleborns have already asked that you preoccupy yourself with their inane feud. I find it hard to believe that out of nowhere, we're finally getting a respectable member of the Whiterun court. Especially after they came back from a battle that killed 5 of my friends. I suppose you look formidable, but looks don't count for much. Prowess in battle isn't always correlated with virtue. So, are we off to High Hrothgar now then? We could either go through the path near Falkreath, or travel around the throat of the world. Me too. And going with you is my job, so... I'm right behind you. You have no idea how worried about you I just was. You have no idea how worried about you I just was then.
What? Oh, hello.
You have no idea how worried about you I just was then. How terrible is it? I think I owe Serana here an apology. She got you in and out of a realm of oblivion unscathed. Well, mostly. And you've brought back yet another Elder Scroll. A few months ago, I didn't even know what those things were.
You're looking very heroic today. Off to kill more bandits and monsters, I presume? How's it going? Record. Reporting for duty. Bye. What? Oh, hello.
Right behind you.
You look like you need a companion. I knew you'd be missing me by now.
Did you want to talk? Hey there, Dragonborn. Ready for battle, I see. I'll see you around then. Come find me whenever you need a helping hand or an annoying chatterbox around.
I've got your back, if you've got mine. Ever onwards. I've got your back, if you've got mine.
So,
you're looking very
Dragonborn, huh?
heroic today.
Now
Off to kill
there's
more
an
bandits
interesting
and
turn.
monsters. Don't be a stranger now.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard the summons. So what happened at the watchtower? I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must... So it's true. Greybeards, masters of the way of the Dragonborn is... If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift. The Greybeard. You've done a great service. By my right as Jarl, I assign you... I'll also note we are honored to have you
Hear
as
the
Thane of
thundering
our
sound
city,
as you return to
Dragonborn.
Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself.
So you're Thane now, huh? Well, don't think some fancy title is going to make me your servant. Although I must admit I'm happy for you. Perhaps I could take
So you're the one who helped with the dragon.
I mean,
I'm
if we
Look,
got into
you're-
trouble, I could use your status to
Now,
my advantage.
out of no... I look at the... And I find it hard to believe. I suppose... So, are we
So,
off
you're
to
a
High
Thane
Hroth?
now, then.
Fair enough. I
Does
can help
that
if
mean
you'd
I have
like.
to address you as my lord?
How terrible.
I'm not sure I could
think
keep a straight
And
face.
you've brought back yet another Elder Scroll.
Congratulations.
A few months
You'd
ago,
better
I
not
didn't
replace
even know
me
what
with your
those
new
things
house
were.
call.
Be glad you're here in the city and not out in Riverwood. These poor sods don't even have a ward.
What's the deal with that house call the Jarl just gave you? She doesn't look much to me. I could outmatch her in terms of combat, looks, and just about anything, really. I don't know what you could possibly see in her.
Greymane or Battleborn? Then I say, well met, friend.
So,
I could tell you were a sharp one the moment I laid eyes on you.
Definitely. I'm still a bit... It probably isn't easy for you, having all this burden suddenly piled on your back. After all. And these tales... But I can tell you're tired. What do you say? Alright, let's head on over. Dragonborn.
Tender rack of ribs.
Oh, it took years, but I earned my way to the top. I own Chilfaro Farm, you see. Very successful business, obviously.
You should go to the temple and see a healer right away. It can't be healthy having your head stuck so far up your own backside.
I don't have to take this.
At your service.
We heading out?
If you need me, I'm here.
What can I do for you? Is it really a Daedra? It certainly doesn't do anything, Daedric. Maybe you finally lost a few coins from that old purse.
If someone's bothering you, point me at them, and I'll teach. How can I help? Okay.
Let me guess. You want to talk? So I guess this is my home now. I guess it beats living in a cave.
Nice place to raise a family.
Let's not hang around. But I was having so much fun. Maybe next time we'll have some real fun.
Do you know anything about the Sky Forge? It sounds interesting.
I can't believe those warlocks tried to summon an incomprehensibly mad woman. Might as well just stick your whole face in a campfire while you're at it.
You wanted to talk? Go ahead.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. A woman. A foreigner in these lands. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun. So we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything. Do you have news of our quarry?
when you can just take what you need.
Nice clothes. Doesn't it feel better to be able to move freely and casually?
You know, I've never been to the throat of the world before. I read once that Aurora Borealis are common at the top. Always wanted to see them.
I feel comfortable handing over a potentially innocent
Why?
woman to a group
Because
of
it's cold?
mercenaries.
That's not stopping me, that's for sure. Although hiking is no fun if you're not doing it with friends. I guess we'll have to wait until next year when summer comes back. It's a bummer we just missed it. But if your only problem is the cold, then why don't you... Fine, fine, we'll wait. A year.
Doom is a type of tonal magic. These graybeards are manipulating reality.
What is it, my protector? Ever onwards.
Incredible. The architecture here is truly something.
So, I am Master Angir, Dragonborn. It is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here? Well, we are here to guide you in that. You are not the first. There have been many. Whether you are the only one that has been revealed thus far. You have shown that you are dragon, but without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn.
I'm glad to see you.
You had something to say?
At your service.
Thus your dragon blood.
Don't tell her I said this, but I feel bad for her. It seems like both her parents have just used her for their own purposes all her life. One wants to use her to fulfill some awful prophecy, and the other locked her in a coffin for hundreds of years. To what? Protect her? And that's not even mentioning the part about being offered to Molag Bal.
To focus your thumb more sharply.
Where are all the female graybeards? You tell me that.
Ori is really scary in battle sometimes. I'm glad she's with us.
You learn a new word like a master. You truly do have the gift. But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einard will allow you to tap into his understanding of Rome.
first test.
Use your
And,
unrelenting
well,
force
you are
shout
learning
to
quickly.
strike the targets as they
Anyway, let's move. I think you have one more.
What do you need?
I'm glad to see you.
Well done. Again.
Do you need something from me?
Hello?
You learn quickly. Once more. Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
Yes? What is it?
Sorry.
Here I am.
Please, let's leave. I can't be here.
I'm actually in the middle of some What's on your mind? Is that all?
Yes?
Wow. This temple truly looks like something else.
What can I do for you?
You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thumb.
What is it?
And he will gift you his knowledge of wood.
Ori is quite the archer. Never worried about the
Yes? What is it?
How can I help?
Now we will see how quickly you can master you shoot.
How can I help?
Master Wulfgar will demonstrate whirlwind sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori? X! Now it's your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes.
How can I help?
Wow, you learn really quickly, adventurer. Are you sure you shouldn't be training the Greybeards?
Your quick mastery of a new thum is astonishing.
That does have a nice ring.
I'd heard the story. You were given this gift by the gods for a reason. It is up to you to determine how best to. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
I'm not sure how retrieving
Wind.
a horn of all
Gotcha.
things will prove you're Dragonborn, but I get... Is Arngir's boss?
What do you need? Another ancient tomb for us to delve into. Aren't we just the luckiest pair of adventurers to ever grace Skyrim?
You don't suppose the Greybeards could teach me a shout or two?
had something to say? When we stop next dragon, and let's eat so much that we never want to eat again. Until a few hours pass and we get
Please, let's leave. I can't be here.
I love your style. You're looking good today.
Long has the snow-throat stood, gleaming in shades of pallid white, a last refuge for mortals who use their voice as a tool of reason, and yet not for lack of trying. Let your enemies know you will be merciful, show them there is another way, and perhaps one day they will listen. I am all in. I have walked Tamriel for years uncounted, seeing nothing but violence and blood. When the Daedra attacked my homeland, I was forced to kill. Now the Thalmor sweep across the land like a black plague, bringing death and destruction wherever they go. I wanted no part of the conflicts that rage across the land, and sought refuge here, high upon the slopes of the throat of the world. Perhaps it is time I take a more active role in shaping the world. If our destiny is to keep evil forever at bay, then so be it. Let me know when you are ready to depart. Our hearts shall beat as one.
Sorry, you were saying something?
So, what now? Then tell me your thoughts, and I shall spin them into a grand song. I'm right behind you. Then tell me your thoughts, and I shall spin them into a grand song. That's quite understandable. I've lived quite a long and rich life, so you may want to sit down while I tell my tale. My past is more varied and tenuous than you might think. My earliest memory goes back to an unknown time. I recall waking up in an Aldmeri ship, sailing through seas of bitter cold. Angry waves and dark skies dominated my view, from horizon to horizon. I knew not where I was, and the other passengers were grievously wounded. Some were missing limbs, others were covered in burns and scars, all refused to say a word. Even the navigator stared silently, his jaws set, shoulders squared. Of that I knew not. I alone had escaped injury, and for months uncounted we sailed upon chartless waters. One by one they died off, until only myself, the navigator, and 2 others remained. Still they refused to speak, and what little I could glean from the books and charts suggested we had originally sailed to bring about a new dawn in a land that Auriel had forsaken. It gets stranger. As I was exploring this ship that had become my world, I came across a hatch carved beneath the deck. Inside was a vast amount of books, scrolls, and tomes. I found I could read most of them with ease, suggesting that I was a scholar of some note. Little by little, I reacquainted myself with the world of man and mer. I learned of the founding of the Stygics and the split of Aldmeri society. I watched the sunbirds of Alinor journey to Aetherius in search of our celestial origins, and return with otherworldly minerals. I witnessed Topal's expedition for Aldmeris, and how he charted much of Tamriel before his return to Somerset. Indeed, from the age of those books, I suspected I was in the early Merethic era. Yet it was not until we had almost reached port, a full year after I had awakened, were my suspicions confirmed. Ships flying the Dureni flag bombarded us as soon as we were within sight, and we never stood a chance. I slipped overboard and swam for shore as the ship I once knew as the whole world sank behind me. Thus my life as an exile began. With cunning and skill, I evaded House Dureni and lived upon the edges of society for centuries, using illusion magic to conceal my identity. Eventually they left the island of Somerset and settled in High Rock, and I was no longer hunted. Yet I had been estranged for far too long, and sought nothing but quiet isolation. Thus I travelled north, and spent the better part of the first era sequestered in the Crystal Tower, studying and browsing the endless stores of knowledge held there. The Slode. They invaded my island home, and raised the dead interred atop the Crystal Tower with their foul necromantic rituals. That day was the first I was forced to take a life. My fellow mages and I defeated the undead, and I used solar magic to fend off the invading Slode fleet. 6 years of constant bloodshed followed, until the last of them turned tail and fled back to Thras. We were victorious, yet I could not stay, as Somerset brought up too many dark memories. I set foot on the mainland for the first time, upon the shores of Valenwood. There I had read of a machine far beneath the Tower of Green Sap, where one can step inside and be shown their inner self. I was hoping such a contraption would dispel the veil of memory so obscure, and reveal why I was on that ill-fated expedition, and why I was hunted by the Dureni. I did, but not the answers I seek. When I stepped in the centre of that orrery, a golden acorn flashed high above, and for a second the entire Tower of Green Sap seemed to think, ponder, contemplate its very existence, while it fluctuated through what can only be described as all its states of being. Suddenly, the infernal machine showed an image of an Elder Scroll, before the entire tower collapsed back into one single form, no longer sentient.
Some sort of interesting technology or mystery.
Not yet. Such dramatic interplay with one of the towers was almost unheard of, and it took all my diplomatic skill to convince the Bosmer I meant them no harm. However, once I succeeded in that regard, I was pressured to stay in Valenwood and act as a sort of emissary between them and their mobile tower. There I stayed, learning their culture and the ways of peace, until the Three Banners War swept through Valenwood and I departed under cover of darkness. Molag Bal and his plane meld was a threat I could not ignore, and I travelled north to Cyrodiil, slaughtering Daedra and destroying dark anchors wherever I could find them. When the planar vortex was finally destroyed and Nirn safe from Daedric rule, I headed northwest into Morrowind, following rumours of an Elder Scroll secured within the mushroom towers of House Telvanni. I did, but at a terrible price. The Telvanni wizard graciously allowed me to study his scroll, and I did just that, for many days. I saw disjointed pieces and disconnected ideas floating about like leaves in an autumn gust. I realised I would need a trained interpreter to help me decipher the scroll. However, the Telvanni wizard had been watching me for days, and realised I could not be blinded from an Elder Scroll. He demanded I stay while he conducted experiments on me, and I refused. There we duelled, I with dawn magic from Aldmeri times, and he with twisted spells gleaned from his research. We laid waste to his tower, as well as the surrounding village, until I finally slew him and claimed his scroll. Yet I was also consumed by sorrow and grief at the destruction I wrought, and vowed to never again claim an innocent life. It was. I fled Morrowind, barely avoiding the wrath of House Telvanni, and lost my pursuers amid the swamps of Blackmarsh, where they dare not tread. There I stayed, starting a new life as a mentor in a tribal village. Centuries passed, and I was quite content to live out the rest of my days here, until the opening of the Oblivion Gates heralded a new chapter of war. The Hist called to the Argonians, and I fought with them to vanquish Dagon's forces. We closed gate after gate, and fought with such ferocity that Dagon's generals admitted defeat, and retreated from Blackmarsh. However, my thoughts went out to Somerset, the first place I called home, and I bid farewell to my tribe and left to defend my homeland. I was simply trying to atone for my actions in Morrowind. In the end, when I arrived, I was already too late. I witnessed the fall of the Crystal Tower, as something within me resonated when the structure fell. I was consumed with hatred for Dagon and the forces of Oblivion, and slew scores of Dremora without mercy and retaliation. Yet I knew I had gone too far when one of the eldest survivors recognised my magic and claimed I was an Aldmer of times long past. No, I knew I could no longer walk among the world of man and Mer, and that peace and meditation was the only way to keep myself under control. I departed on the next ship to Skyrim and sought refuge with the Greybeards of High Hrothgar. I told them the truth, the same tale I told you, and they strived to teach me peace through meditation, contemplation, and worship of the gods. I have been with them ever since, learning of the world below through only distant whispers. Always. What shall we discuss? Oh, I'm rather touched by the gesture. Much appreciated. This is truly a masterpiece, for the design was woven as no other ever could, and is a true reflection of your heart. I shall treasure it always and forever. Let us journey ever onward.
I wonder if I'll be back in Hyrule for the celebrator.
Is it really a Daedra? It certainly doesn't.
Still here.
Daedric. Maybe you finally lost a few coins from that old purse.
Always. What shall we discuss? Alright then.
I can't.
Alright then. Indeed. Speak true, and I shall listen. Alas, no. While the Greybeards contemplate the meaning, the essence of each word of power, I spend my days in search of ultimate truth, and learn of the world below through the eyes of another, recorded on dusty pages that defy time. The duality of life and death, the nature of existence, the motivations that tug at the heartstrings of all mortals. These are my areas of research, and while I make no such claim, there are many who would call me a natural philosopher. I also enjoy a good riddle now and then. Nothing as formal as that. I do not enjoy doing others harm, and I've never been of a solitary nature, but I'm no pacifist. Fear not. I shall defend us with my life if necessary. Though if peace could ever be found amidst the chaos of war, I will gladly lay down my arms. Let's keep moving.
I tend to be very intense in my interests. My father used to say that I was never half full.
It was either a full glass or an empty one.
Here we are.
What was that?
Your undead servant!
You just got the short end of the stick. Ever in question.
Quietly now.
Looks like we're here. Let's get to it, shall we?
I hope you have my back in here. I don't want to be snatched away. I'm not sure my father would pay the ransom.
Not so close.
You will suffer at my hand.
What was that?
Behold my power!
You did pretty good out there. Nice work. Sorry for them.
I was always taught to avoid these types of ruins. I think I see why now.
I wonder if the Trogger are as gullible as they were when I was a girl.
Ever tried cooking rabbit stew? I've read recipe. As much as anyone else, I suppose. Which is not much. I've read about this Jürgen Windcaller in a book. Pocket Guide to the Empire, I think. Anyway, he was a legendary Nord hero from the First Era, and apparently prominent among the tongues. That is, masters of the voice. Like you, he would smite his foes with powerful shouts, until he renounced using the Thu'um for military purposes. Hence the moniker, Jürgen the Comb. Was he a Dragonborn too? That, I just don't know. Nope, nothing. All I do know is that Ustengrav is Windcaller's final resting place. You've been to a few burrows already, haven't you? If Bleak Falls didn't give you any trouble, I'm sure we'll be done with this one in no time. I'm always up for a party.
Done and done.
Only one of us sounds out of breath. Oh, what are you, Ori? These bandits are endless, aren't they? No matter how many we put down, they just keep coming.
My touch do the cosmos arise.
Sure, there's more of them around here somewhere.
Can I help you? So, this is the final resting place of Jürgen Windcaller. I'm surprised he needed a horn at all, given his legendary mastery of the voice. The winds of discord sow the seeds of redemption. Done this day.
This is your final drinker.
This is in your day. This won't end well for you.
Oh, thank goodness.
Excuse me. I think
You had better not miss.
I fear the fires of old once
Damn
again
it.
roam the skies.
Well, isn't it wonderful? We trudge through this sprawling burrow, face mortal peril every turn, solve deadly puzzles, and what reward awaits us? A scrap of paper with someone's scrawls? What a fascinating learning experience. And the worst part is, why not just send a note like any sane person would? Why make us plod through the whole day?
I guess you're right. Sorry about that. I know you're just trying to help. Thanks. Let's get moving then.
I'm glad to see you.
A disorganized bunch, aren't they? They'll learn the benefits of proper planning the hard way, I suppose. What do you need, my thing?
Shall we move on?
This world is like a story, a tale that never ends. Indeed, you must. What do you wish to know? This? This armour is a gift from the All-Flags Navy, from a time of plague and retribution. Sirabane had heard of my presence in the Crystal Tower of Somerset, and sought my aid to develop a cure for a great sickness that was spreading through all the land. He believed the Slows were responsible for this atrocity, and thus we chartered a ship and sailed to their coral kingdom of Thras. Yet when we arrived, we discovered plague-bloated corpses littered this atoll, and that the Slows were as much a victim of this disease as the people of Tamriel. I wandered their deepest halls, and found no traces of life wherever I looked. Such a search proved fruitless, and I was about to turn back, when I heard a deep breathy whisper from below, and felt a tremor that shook Thras. I exited the ruins to find Sirabane choking under a cloud of noxious fumes that seemed to have come from thin air. He whispered, "Take my ring, and plunge it into the heart of stone," before expiring. Such an object was quite strange, as it seemed to have been made from clear glass, with a hollow point at one end, and even gazing into his eyes before he died revealed no answers, for his mind was lost to the insanity that the fumes brought about. I was about to leave Thras for good, when the island shuddered again and twin fumes of purple clouds emitted from below the water. Suddenly I had a flash of understanding, and shielding myself with a quick orb of light, dove beneath the water to come face to face with a gargantuan sea turtle, whose shell was Thras, and whose very breath was plague and death. It saw me, and spit an orb of poison in my direction, but I evaporated it with a burst of light and struck in turn, blinding the monstrous creature in one eye. It screeched with the fury to boil the waves, but I heeded it not, and swam closer. The turtle lashed out blindly with a flipper, yet missed wildly, and I saw my chance. As it completed the momentum of that attack, I swam to the gap in its shell from which the flipper protruded, and jabbed Sirabane's ring into the unarmoured flesh within, filling the ring with blood from the sea monster. Then I touched the creature's shell, and used its energy to teleport myself back to the Crystal Tower, for I knew that this monster was one of the towers of Tamriel. When I returned, I took on the guise of the fallen Sirabane, and infused his blood-filled ring with my knowledge of the turtle's nature in the form of encoded light.
They can fly.
Then, with a whisper, I unleashed a blinding array of light from Sirabane's ring, and directed each ray to seek out, cure, and immunise those affected by the Thracian plague. Yet my job was not yet done, for I had to destroy the Tower of Reefswim, and put an end to any further outbreaks. With Bendu Olo, the commander of the Colovian fleet at my side, we rallied the people of Tamriel under one banner, and sailed to Thras. Once there, I maintained the illusion that the island was silent and still, and populated by Slode, for none could know the true extent of the threat. I directed each wave of bombardments to our true target, the massive sea turtle, and shielded the entire fleet from its poisonous breath and spit with invisible barriers of light. When the turtle began to falter and waver, I jumped overboard, and forsake the guise of Sirabane for my true self. With hands shrouded in blinding light, I tore asunder the fabric between worlds, yet this time in a controlled and directed manner, and opened a portal to the primordial void. Then I summoned the last of my strength, and cast an apocalyptic ray of light at the only good eye of Reefswim, blinding it completely. Then, with a sense of finality, I vaporized a sheet of water right above my portal with a fan of light, creating a pulse of noise that drew the turtle's attention, and watched it swim into nothingness. We were victorious, and as we celebrated on the decks of our ships, united in song and dance, I ended my array of illusions, and closed my portal to the void, so that no trace of what really happened would ever be known. Then Bendu Olo clapped me on the back and presented me with the set of armour I now wear, for he had seen me emerge from the water, and assumed that I was responsible for sinking the island of the Sload. Thus I was heralded as a hero by all, yet quickly took on another illusionary form to avoid undue attention. We sailed for Tamriel the next morning, but before I left, I tossed into the sea a single spark of light that would be the pearl from which a new Throst would be born, and another spark that contained the minds of the Sload I had once met during a raid on Somerset, for I felt responsible for their demise and wished to bring about a new dawn. Let us journey ever onward.
You wanted to talk? Go ahead.
Can I help you? Indeed. Speak true, and I shall listen. Oh, I'm rather touched by the gesture. Dragonborn, what do you need? Certainly. I'd be more than happy to stop and trade. Then tell me your thoughts, and I shall spin them into a grand song.
It must be nice to relax in your own space after your adventures.
I'm rather intrigued with your past. Who were you before you came to Skyrim? As was I, for many long decades. Being on the road, sleeping under the stars, nothing could be more freeing. Then tell me your thoughts, and I shall... Do you have any dreams? Any ambitions that are beyond your ken? I can't imagine a grander ambition for you to pursue, but if you succeed in this regard, then you might truly find peace. Of course. What's on your mind? Indeed. Which city in Skyrim do you feel the most attached to? It's much too hectic and busy for my taste, although the Drunken Huntsman offers relative peace and quiet. Then tell me your thoughts, and I shall spin them into a grand song. I would ask you the same question. Go on, ask me anything you wish. I still hold a reverence for Auriel and the Aldmeri pantheon of old. Yet now I worship the 8 divines of the Imperial cult. I see them as nothing more than the last vestige of an order who has long been persecuted, and are trying to deal with the dragon crisis as best they can. Salmon with Akaviri horseradish sauce. A Khajiit monk once taught me quite a delectable method for preparing fish. Without hesitation. Oh, come now, don't give me that look. In truth, I would be quite conflicted, as cool rationale battled with fiery emotion. Knowing me, I'm sure you already know which choice I'd make. Then we should get moving. I fear the fires of old once again roam the skies. Of course. What's on your mind? A speck of dust must be able to be separated in half. Yet eventually there must also be a point where further subdivisions become impossible, where proceeding any further would sunder the very essence that gives dust its identity. Then tell me your thoughts, and I shall spin them into a grand song. I've often wondered, how do you feel about being the Dragonborn? Good. Perhaps only by embracing your destiny can you truly be free from the machinations of fate. Let us journey ever onward.
Hello.
This world is like a story, a tale that never... Always. What shall we discuss? All right then. What is war but a... Indeed. Speak true, and I shall listen. I have a myriad of stories to share from my travels across all 9 provinces of Tamriel. Which one would you like to hear about? Once, in an age lost to time, the Dureni had prepared their last ship to High Rock and filled it with seeds and pollen in which to terraform the barren land. I witnessed my ancient enemies cast from shore and was ready with a fireball in hand to make them feel the cold sting of fate and revenge, when I was stopped by a bee who had perched on my wrist above a wreath of flame. No, no, its buzzing wings seemed to say, and I stayed my hand, for I realised that this ship represented a new dawn, one that would seed a new world in a new land.
Do you think... You know what, never mind.
Instead, I slipped into the water and stealthily climbed into the depths of the Dureni ship's hold, where I found a secluded spot nestled behind the stacks of hay, and cast a spell that would make all see me as one of my enemies, and another to make a single night last a year. When I awoke, I was greeted by the sweet melody of birds as they welcomed the boon of newly sprouted trees and grass. I spent a decade among my enemies, helping them colonise a province lost to plague and dust, yet reeled back in surprise when I witnessed the first of the ancient tribal Nords who wandered this land, for I had thought none but us lived in this land. We had become the invaders, and I tried to convince my enemies to leave, yet it was all to no avail. That night, I heard the whispers of oppression rise from the colony, where the Dureni commander boasted of forcing the tribal Nords to do their menial work. I crept into the slave camp that night, and melted the chains that had sealed the fate of the Dureni. 3 of them thought this was but another trick, but had their eyes open wide when I summoned a ray of light, and using intuition, forged 4 swords that gleamed like the midday sun. I offered 1 to each in doubt, and kept the 4th for my own, then led the party first to the armoury, where all the liberated slaves armed themselves. Then I told all but the 3 to run like the wind, to show the Dureni no mercy if they tried to stop them. My 3 companions and I severed the lock on the door of the Dureni commander's house, and they did what needed to be done. I could not bear to watch. We made way to port, where I returned to the ship that had brought me to these shores, and touched the brow of each of my companions in turn so they could know how to tame this vessel, as I once had to learn when my life began. The 4 of us sailed off, and after many long months, when we docked near the Crystal Tower, I smiled and bade them join me in these endless halls. All agreed, and when I first crossed that threshold of white stone, I felt a subtle shift, and knew that time could no longer touch this tower, for knowledge is eternal. Perhaps they still remain there to this day, lost in the endless stacks in a realm removed from time, and now from which there is no escape. The winds of discord sow the seeds of redemption,